Chapter 3 Video Response. Vision and hearing are generally believed to be the two most highly prized senses. How would your life change if you lost your sight? How would your life change if you lost your hearing? Which sense would you find more traumatic to lose, and why? I think my life would obviously change dramatically if I lost my sight. There would be a sense of being lost and not ever knowing where I am. I know after time I would get used to the vision loss, and other senses might make up for it. But it would be but it would be for, be very depressing to not be able to see the sunset again. Look at my beautiful kids and wife anymore. Not be able to see new places I would travel to, and most importantly, being a photographer, my profession would be no more. Maybe with the help of assistants, there would still be minimal work I could do in my profession, but life would become very difficult. Not knowing what's in front of me or outside walking down the sidewalk, not knowing if there's a bike coming at me or crossing the street would be completely hazardous now. You would have to go with assistance for a while until you could maneuver yourself around with enough confidence to go without someone helping you everywhere. I don't think I could handle not being able to see. Losing my hearing wouldn't be as detrimental to me as losing my sight. Of course, it would still come with challenges, but being able to adapt by reading mouths or having a translator for me to sign language would be less of a struggle, I believe. I don't like the fact that I wouldn't be able to listen to music anymore, hear the birds chirping outside, or even listen to my children tell me about their day. It would definitely be life-changing and present a struggle for me sometimes until learning how to communicate in a different way. Between the two of these, the loss of senses, I definitely think that losing your sight would be more traumatic simply by not being able to see what's going on around you or being able to take all the sights in. I think vision is a much more crucial sense to have than hearing. Question number 2 asks, using what you have learned about how noise contributes to hearing loss, prepare a statement indicating what you think should be done to control noise pollution, even to the extent of banning certain noise hazards. Consider the workplace, the home, automobiles, and other vehicles, toys, machinery, rocks, concerts, and so on. I believe there are many methods which help control the noise pollution. The source of the noise could be reduced. The path of transmission of sound could be stopped, and the receiver of noise could be safeguarded. The amount of traffic could be reduced near residential homes, educational institutes, and hospitals. The machinery could be redesigned, and the vehicles could be properly maintained. The acoustical furnishing could be done so that the sound could be absorbed. The industries could be built away from the residential areas, and the legal laws could be established and observed to protect the humans from noise pollution. A general awareness program to educate people could be created and implemented. I don't think you should have to put a ban on anything such as rock concerts or racetracks. Events such as these you can simply avoid if you don't want to experience a loud noise itself. Most times these events are away from residential areas enough to dissipate the noise by the time it does reach the neighborhoods. And question number 3 says, based on your own opinion, or based on your own point of view, choose one of the statements and explain why you agree with it. 1. Research on subliminal perception could be exploited to help the people. And number 2, secretly embedding subliminal messages in entertainment media violates individuals' freedoms of choice, therefore the practice should be illegal. I went with the second one. Secretly embedding subliminal messages in entertainment media violates individuals' freedoms of choice, therefore this practice should be illegal. I believe this practice presents a huge ethical situation. The using of subliminal messages, you are forcing something upon the public that they have not consented to. If they are going to do it, they need to have a disclaimer at the beginning of the ad or whatever proclaiming their intentions are, at the beginning or at the end. This would be for legal purposes, obviously. However, most people don't pay attention to the disclaimer anyways, and the subliminal message will continue on. If you are embedding subliminal messages into entertainment media, then you are not giving the person their freedom of choice. This is fundamentally wrong and immoral and should not happen. That's my Chapter 3 video response.